Hello, hi, I'm back again. It's me, Luke Aurora, and we're doing some more of the new Wuthering Waves update today. This time, so after clearing the new main story quest, now we're going to move into Cantarella's story quest, or should I say Cantarella, because she serves. Because she serves. Anyway, so the quest is called A Fleeting Night's Dream. A mysterious letter gently lifts a corner of the veil that shrouds the nights gone by. A faint whisper from the depths of the abyss waits for your reply. I'm wondering what this quest is going to be like, because having gone through the new main story chapter, Cantarella played a role in it that I really didn't expect. So, I guess I'm just not totally sure what to expect going forward now. But we'll see. Just... see it on the map. Here. Oh. SOS. Sender Ghost Girl A. Time sent asterisk ampersand forward slash number sign percent sign forward slash at big block. Content: lost on the cliffs, falling into the deep sea. If there are gods in this world, please listen to our sincere prayers. Let the ghosts sunk in the depths return to the mortal world. Not just on the night of remembrance, but let us return permanently to our homeland of Egla. The message feels cryptic, and the bizarre formatting gives you an uneasy feeling.
Night of Remembrance. Is that another special event in Egla Town? And this message, is it a prank? Or is there more to this?
The longer you stare at the message, the more the words seem to twist and distort, heightening your unease.
Ugh. What's this smell? Nope, I can't take it. Gotta take a break. Ugh. Ew. Why do I still smell it down here? Ugh. Wait. This weird frequency is coming from that message. Ugh. My head. So dizzy. I'm gonna lie down. Just holler if you need me.
Looks like we've been hit by the weird frequency in that message. I should check out what's going on in Egla Town.
Alright. Weirdly, the funny little dancing street lamps are not something out of the ordinary.
Leave it to me.
Nope. Well, hi. This guy's got a fancy mask on.
Bells chime, spirits awake, mask up for the ghost parade. Welcome, dear guest. Are you here for the Night of Remembrance?
What is the Night of Remembrance?
It's the only night in a year when the lost souls return to the mortal realm. Wear your mask and blend into this special gathering. You never know who or what might be hiding behind the mask. Well, that's a plain reaction. Can't scare you, huh? All right, let me explain it properly. The Night of Remembrance is an annual festival in Eglatown, dedicated to honouring those who have passed. When night falls, people dress up like ghosts and join in a variety of activities. And, oh dear, I can't quite remember the rest. Anyway, to satisfy your curiosity, why not see for yourself? All you need is a mask.
We got one of
Like
those.
this one?
This is the mask of the laureate. What an honor to meet the new laureate in person. Yes, this one will do perfectly. The laureate enjoys the same privileges as the host of this festival, so please enjoy yourself tonight.
Oh. Ooh! It's all, like, Halloween decorated. Oh? Hey there, Jelly.
Cantarella? What's she doing here?
This music's got a little bit of, like, Carol of the Bells in it. Which is a Christmas song, so that's a little weird, but whatever. It's fun. It's festive.
What a pleasure to meet you again. So what brings a distinguished laureate to this ghostly place?
I could ask the same of the head of the Phasalia family.
Tired of heavenly views, are we? Are you here to savor the underworld's wonders and dance with its spirits?
What brings the head of the Phasalia here?
Why not? What harm could there be in a ghost of the deep reveling among spirits?
So you're also a ghost of the deep?
Also, what are you implying?
I got this weird letter. Check it out.
On the night of remembrance, it's only natural that the departed return to the mortal realm for their unfulfilled wishes. Still, it'd be best if they didn't stir up trouble for the living. In my humble opinion, lost souls find peace only when their wishes are fulfilled. Then perhaps they'll stop haunting people. Since fate has brought you here, why not offer your aid to those poor restless souls? I'll join you, of course.
Why would you offer to help me?
No need to jump to conclusions. Who knows? It might actually be you doing me a favor. Every night of remembrance brings its own theme, and this year, it's the Ghost Girl. Imagine this. An innocent girl lost in the dark sea, fear ripping her apart as her soul drifts away, while her body sinks ever deeper into the abyss. Despair consumes her bit by bit, until she transforms into a monstrous phantom. A thrilling story, don't you agree? Like savoring a medium-rare lamb chop served with oysters. One tender slice and the crimson juice spills, adding just the right flavor to the already exquisite dish.
Not sure I love it.
Oh, really? Then consider it a simple appetizer for tonight. Now, back to our topic.
What's that noise?
Hidden among the stalls set up for tonight are 3 riddles entwined with the tale of the ghost girl. Yet these stalls are rather elusive. Rumor has it that they might even be run by demons. But of course, there are no demons in this world, only distorted frequencies, or men cloaked in disguise, driven by their unmet desires.
Well, that's where the sound's
Dealing
coming
with them
from.
requires no money. Instead, they sift through your desires, choosing what to claim for themselves. Isn't that enchanting? There's no thrill in simply buying all your heart's desires with mere money. And now, we have the main course for tonight. Whoever solves all 3 riddles and uncovers the mystery of the ghost girl can ask the host for an elixir. Whether to turn stones into gold, grant eternal youth, or even bring the dead back to life. Whichever you want, this potion is here to make it real.
I doubt it.
In that case, why not unravel the lies and find the truth yourself? It could be quite enjoyable. Come and join me in this game. I know you won't let go of any potential clues. Besides, there are certain places that only you may be able to reach. As for me, I happen to need a special elixir myself.
I thought someone as talented as you could make any potion.
Well, it requires more than you might imagine. The finest ingredients, precise procedures, impeccable techniques, and of course, the proper mood. But with you at my side, even the most intricate elixir would be a delight to create. I'd love to explore this with you, be it elixir or poison. Offer your soul, surrender your flesh, give all you have, call the lost from their rest.
That sounds uncanny.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me if it unsettles you. It's an old folk song about the Night of Remembrance. They say its eerie melody has a strange frequency that can draw the attention of ravenous demons. Ah, I can feel it now. There it is, the first stall.
Cantarella steps forward with unwavering certainty, her movement ethereal, drifting like a ghost. At this moment, she seems capable of summoning demons herself. Ah! By the way, last night when I was going through the main quest, I think there was like a weird glitch where it played at one moment, I think like voice lines from a cutscene in this quest. They like said something about an elixir of like resurrection. Sounds, I don't know. I don't know why it started playing all of a sudden. But we might be hearing those this time.
Welcome. Would you like to reach for the brightest star in the sky?
Hi, Thancred.
Or indulge in the greatest joy of the mortal world?
This is Thancred.
Or maybe nothing could ever satisfy your endless desire.
Always so playful, Mammon. Unfortunately, my friend here isn't driven by greed. All we seek is the first riddle of the Ghost Girl, to set the tone for tonight. After all, even the smallest catch can serve as a splendid entree for a grand feast.
I see. But nothing comes for free. If you want it, you'll have to trade me something entertaining. Perhaps a loaf of bread that speaks. Oil that melts into water. Or a glimpse into Thessalia's hidden past.
How about a special performance from a laureate?
Oh, just for me? That would be an honor I'd truly relish.
Oh. The strange frequency surrounding you seems to urge you to perform. A melody floods through your mind, and your fingers move involuntarily as a beautiful melody flows from your fingertips.
How marvelous! I hear the sounds of birth and doom, of everlasting mountains and seas, and the fierce pulses of life. This is life's symphony, each note threaded by the loom of time, more alluring than any siren's call. As promised, here is the first riddle, the siren's song. Long ago, a group of girls followed the siren's call out of town. They journeyed to the crown atop the mountain, and to the waterfall that cascaded into the depths below. Beyond this riddle, I, Mammon, have yet another gift to offer for your performance. Please take this music box. It's dusty with age, but it might just sing again with a song like you just played.
That person does seem a bit extra.
It's understandable. Hearing a laureate perform is an honor, a blessing for everyone in Renacita. Even this music box should be humming along in admiration.
Cantarella taps the music box, but it doesn't work as expected.
Oh, so that's why this little thing isn't behaving. Someone must have silenced it, leaving it unable to sing.
Cantarella's fingers move deftly as she tinkers with the music box, but it remains silent. As Cantarella examines it, you notice the music box has a unique shape. It's like an apple.
Look at this music box from above. Doesn't it resemble a big apple?
Now that you mention it, indeed it does. Perhaps Mammon has offered us a little aperitif. All right. I know where we need to go next. The second riddle is waiting for us.
Apple vendor Beelzebub.
I know what you came for. Without exceptional insight and unparalleled courage, all you'll end up with are mere scraps. If you lack what I seek, and just swallow the scraps with the ashes.
Good enough for the fishes, perhaps, but hardly something to serve at the table. This distinguished friend of mine deserves nothing less than the finest dish and the freshest apple.
Well then, give it a try. May you find the freshest apple. Go on, make a choice. Let's see if this apple holds the prize you seek.
I'll maybe get help from Cantarella. Cantarella gives you a reassuring glance. Her eyes shimmer like ripples over a moonlit sea as she gazes at the apple and gestures
That one,
gravely.
please.
So, the rumors are true. Nothing escapes your keen gaze, Cantarella the Bane. This little taste of luck is just a starter. Now, allow me to serve the main dish. Here comes the second riddle, the red apple. The girls lined up for their apples, each one in a vivid, glistening red. But why would apples appear in the deep sea? Whether it brings luck or misfortune, taste it and see for yourselves.
People of Renacita often use coin tosses for divination. Heads up signifies good fortune, a sign of following the sacred path. Tails up, however, invites misfortune, a mark of defiance against the divinity.
That's kind of ironic when you think about it, because of how the divinity, the tail of the divinity is a sign that it is not right. The front of the coin features a doll in a red hat, while the back shows one in blue. The coin has an unusual appearance with uneven ribbed edges.
Are these dolls blessed or cursed? Perhaps the last riddle will give us a clue.
Blue and purple outfit inspired by the deep sea. Is she for sale?
Tonight's theme of the Ghost Girls, right?
Yeah, I heard it's related to something that happened in the town a few years ago.
Nvidia.
Which is the most beautiful among these dolls? This one has bright eyes.
Hi,
That
Bean.
one has a nice nose. And that one there has red lips. Wait, this one's got to be a bit less pretty. Can't let it outshine me. Oh, so frustrating. They're all gorgeous, but none quite live up to my standards. Now tell me, what do you think? Which doll stands out the most?
Maybe the one in the red hat?
Ooh, the lucky red hat. Exactly. Following the divine will is always a wise choice.
As you hold the doll, its features suddenly sharpen and become lifelike. Its delicate brows, bright eyes, and elegant attire seem to come to life in the blink of an eye.
Wonderful. As long as you follow the divinity, luck will surely be on your side. Now, for dessert, I present you with fortune cookies. This is the last riddle, the round hat. A girl dons her red dancing shoes and wears a scarlet hat, ready for the final act of her performance. Now, all the riddles are in your hands. Whether the answers will rise like bubbles from the witch's cauldron, well, that's up to you.
Wait, 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 wait. Sorry, I just love those things.
It's the new Lorien.
My, oh my, but who's beside him? Looks like some kind of noble lady.
It's interesting that I've heard a few, like, passers-by comment on us.
Now all the riddles are here. like fish return to the sea. However, they are entangled in a maze of seaweed. How would you free them from the maze?
Analyze the key words of each riddle.
The siren song, the red apple, the red shoes and the round hat. Among the tales of Renacita, all these three end bitterly. However, with the laureate's aid, we may see a different ending tonight. Since all stories are rooted in reality, perhaps we should take a closer look at the three items we've collected. Let's see. A dusty, broken music box, a cog-like lucky coin, and a doll in a red hat. They're all out of production now. None of the music boxes these days use this kind of cog. Looks like these little trinkets are relics from the past.
They can be assembled into a ballerina music box.
Good catch. As a girl, I used to while away those endless, quiet hours in the castle by playing with such things. Perhaps some part of me still remembers what to do. No, I'm certain I still do.
Cantarella places the doll on the music box's pedestal and slides the cog-like coin into the slot. Click! The missing cog clicks back into place.
It seems all we need is the laureate's performance to breathe life back into this old relic.
Upon discovering the secret of the music box, a familiar melody mixed with dissonant notes rises in your mind. This time you raise your hand with purpose, knowing exactly what to do.
The show begins.
Mm. What was that about?
Ugh. What was that? My head. Ugh. This pain's getting worse. I need a break somewhere.
You've been under this influence far too long, especially in a place filled with spirits. I should have warned you sooner. You need a proper rest, and we're not far from Thessalio Fells. Come to my castle. I have potions there that can help ease the strain.
Wonder what this all is about. Maybe something to do with the souls that were corrupted by Leviathan? I'm surprised they animated her pouring the drink.
Hope this can help you feel better.
Smells good. What's this?
This potion is crafted from freshly crushed barnacle leaves, mixed with the sap of violaca, sea ochre, and sea apple, all fermented in a glass vial. Each of these lovely plants is cultivated here, hand-picked, sorted and blended by my own hands. As the poisonous ingredients entwine, their toxins soften over time, like nightmares transforming into the sweetest dreams. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe and even delightful. Drink up and rest a while. Though I may not be able to lift the curse binding you just yet, I can certainly help tame it for now.
That like purple fog.
Ah, excuse me for a moment. It's time I tend to the flowers.
Okay. Let's get searching. Oh. A girl in a familiar-looking hat. Her eyes look unique. I was reading the narration earlier, but since I have it set to auto, it's just a little annoying having to make sure that I read it fast enough before it moves on. So I think I'm just gonna stop. That's okay. Excuse me. Who are you? She can't speak. Oh, apple-like plant. Are you trying to show me this plant?
Apple. Apple in the sea. Sea apple. Jelly rose. Round hat.
I think that was the wrong line.
Could the round hat worn by the girl in the riddle actually be a poisonous jelly rose Medusa? If that's true, then the ghost girls indeed have a connection to the Phasalias. I need to discuss this with Cantarella.
Ooh. She looks tired or sad. You gotta clap faster, Ruth, or she'll think you're
you've made it
sarcastic.
here. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. Now, we can finally have a proper conversation. Did you come all this way for me? Or are you in search of the secret slumbering in the deep?
Both.
Such greed. Rest assured, I'm here to unravel the secrets with you, as I promised.
What exactly are the sea apples and the jelly roses in the garden used for?
The crimson sea apple, also called the alluring reaper, is a dangerous plant. A single bite can lead to paralysis, suffocation, or the excruciating pain of a burnt throat and torn organs, ultimately bringing its victim an agonizing death. As for the jelly roses, their blooms will transform into jelly rose medusae. These little ones can produce a neurotoxin that induces intense hallucinations, and in extreme cases, causes the body to seize and twist in a violent, uncontrollable dance of death. The two lethal plants have been meticulously nurtured by generations of the Phasalia family, flourishing within the gardens of Portoveno Castle for centuries.
So my guess was correct. The red apple in the second riddle refers to the sea apple, and the round hat in the last riddle points to the jelly rose medusa.
So who's the
As for the
siren?
first riddle, Siren's Song, the crown atop the mountain and the waterfall that cascaded into the depths below clearly points here. A crown-like castle that sits atop a jagged cliff with a waterfall rushing down. It seems the girls in the riddle were lured into the Portovino castle. The strange frequencies coming from the music box probably reflect the suffering of the ghost girls who were poisoned and tortured in the castle. But why? Why would the Phasalia family do this? I don't believe you'd engage in such senseless cruelty or take pleasure in others' suffering. There should be a reason behind this. Wait. There's one Phasalia tradition that might explain it. The Divine Trials. It's a ritual to select a maiden of extraordinary willpower, a Phasalia who can withstand the Thenodian's whispers. I assume such extreme methods were needed for the trials.
Well, I never imagined you'd solve the mystery so quickly. You never cease to amaze me. The truth behind the Ghost Girl riddle is none other than the grim secret of the Divine Trials. The blood and tears shed in these trials throughout the years have seeped into this castle and concocted what we now call the Sea of Ghosts. There, past and future intertwine, and Phasalia's ancient secrets cling to the cracks of time like grotesque scabs. With you by my side, I would relive that trauma and unfold the layers of forsaken time for a closer look. And if you find these scabs have somehow crept onto my very flesh, and feel the need to cut them away, I'll place my full trust in you and leave it in your hands.
Why do you trust me so much?
Ever since I guided you to the sanctuary, You've seen through me, and all that the Thessalia family conceals. I've witnessed you cleanse the chaos of the inverted tower, restoring order to the heavens and seas. If you are the one to pass final judgment on me, it would be the highest honor. Now, the answers we seek lie in the depths of fierce undercurrents. Will you join me and dive into the deep sea?
Yes, we must free those ghosts.
I knew you'd say that. Your wisdom, courage, and kindness, no matter how deep the waters, always shine through. Once we enter the sea, I'll be right by your side, tightly. No poisonous creature shall harm you. For you are the one I've chosen.
I think I'm ready to go now.
Excellent. Together we dive into the Sea of Ghosts.
Is this still Portovino Castle? Something feels off.
Yes and no. The past has spilled into the present here. The overflowing frequencies have enveloped the entire castle, forming this sonoro, the Sea of Ghosts. The voices of the ghosts rise faintly from the depths, like the soft pop of a bursting bubble. Listen closely to these whispers of the past. Piece together these fragile clues, and the answers will emerge on their own. But do take caution. One wrong step in these murky depths, and we may be drawn into an endless abyss. With a bit of light, though, we can hold back the darkness.
Child character, yay! So, this kind of reminds me of something I've read that someone wrote, which is they think something that they find fascinating about the lore in this game is how, like, death isn't the end, and people can live on through, like, sonorospheres and frequencies, either by, like, clinging to strong obsessions or just being caught in something. What's this?
Though the black of the sea is overwhelming, I've managed to preserve the last ray of light. You see, light is something that darkness can never fully devour. As long as it flickers, it can guide us out. I, Cantarella Thessalia, hereby grant you unrestricted passage through Portovino Castle. Let us explore and weave through the past and future together.
Twisted frequencies permeate the castle, giving birth to a sonorosphere where past and future intertwine. Use the lamp given to you by Cantarella in certain areas to travel between different dimensions. In the Sea of Ghosts, remnants of jellyfish float in circular areas. Use the lamp within these zones to travel to different dimensions. Oh!
We are now in a fragment of the past. You've done well. The past that emerges from the Sea of Ghosts is not entirely real. It only reveals what it chooses to show, which means we must uncover the hidden truth ourselves. Spirits bound in the cracks of time wander no more. Please set them free with the light. They've been trapped here for far too long.
Enemies from an alternate dimensions are shrouded in shadows, granting them immunity to all forms of attack. Use the lamp and switch to their respective dimensions to clear their shadows and make them vulnerable to attacks. Interesting.
Silence. Call from the abyss. Smother. Riptides claim you.
Through the initial selection, you must forge ahead, compete, strive, and fight for your place. Show your strength, wisdom, courage, and perseverance as you journey through the depths to become the Visalia Maiden. The head of the Visalia family will offer the chosen one an elixir capable of granting any wish, be it eternal beauty or miraculous healing. All desires can be fulfilled. Candidates: Mandragora Visalia, Ebenon Visalia, Cantarella Visalia, Chloe Visalia, Anis Visalia, Marina Visalia. First trial. Poison is the bedrock on which the Visalia name stands. Let it test your willpower. In this trial, you must select the 3 most toxic sea apples from the depths and bring them back by any means necessary. Remember, the use of any external tools to determine their toxicity or aid in retrieval is strictly forbidden. May the power of the Visalia bloodline awaken within you. That brings to mind the little game where we had to pick one of the apples. She would likely know which one of them was most toxic, wouldn't she?
A potion that can grant any wish. Sounds familiar. The girls must have been lured here by such impossible promises. Cantarella, since you were part of the trials yourself, why not just tell me the secret?
There. We are surrounded by twisted frequencies. It seems they're guiding us towards the truth of the divine trials. And that truth holds the key to solving the Ghost Girl mystery. During the trials, the ever-present abyss silently watched over us. I can feel that the sonorosphere has recreated that same ominous gaze. If I were to reveal everything about the past all at once, this sonoro could grow unstable, or even collapse, drowning us in its wake. To keep us safe, we must tread carefully and avoid taking reckless actions. So let's listen carefully to what the sea is trying to tell us.
I have to find 2 sea apples and cleanse the contamination. I think I saw, there's a treasure over here.
Luck does seem to favor you.
Let's see. Dear Ennis, the trials are tomorrow. I'm so nervous, but a tiny bit excited too. The Visalias are really, really scary. Some of them strut around all high and mighty, while others are just unsettling. like something out of a bad dream. They must be really good at handling poisons, right? Just the thought of facing them makes me uneasy. I overheard that unsettling Phasalia girl whispering that poison can be medicine too. She said with just the right amount, it won't hurt anyone, but actually save them. Perhaps, even if I don't pass the trials, I could pick up some of their secrets about the poisons and figure out the ingredients. Then maybe, just maybe, could make something to help Jojo. Thinking about it that way makes things a little less scary. For Jojo's sake, what's a little poison anyway? Be careful tomorrow, my dear Ennis. We don't have Phasalia blood, and they know a lot more about poisons than we do. Yours, Chloe.
The divine trials stand as a hallowed tradition of the Phasalia family, a ritual that demands every family member to offer their daughters to face the ordeal. Yet tales of these perils have driven some to seek out young girls resembling their own and use them as substitutes.
Oh, I see.
These girls' parents are often offered a generous sum of money or sweet promises as compensation. Behind this intricate web stands the late head of Phasalia. To him, the Phasalia daughters who had been replaced were nothing more than useless stones. The substitutes, however, he considered rough gems that could be polished into dazzling jewels through suffering. For him, regardless of blood, the maiden must be a Phasalia. To this end, no sacrifice was too great. Who will sink into the depths with me?
Ah!
Swift and resolute.
Ow!
Hesitation.
I interrupted my own skill, man. What? What was that? For some reason, she just walked, like, really fast instead of running. That looked really funny. Okay, I gotta switch. Ooh. Okay.
This book looks familiar. Just put it back on the right shelf, like how you did before.
I don't see another sea apple. Is it below me or is it in the other dimension? That reminds me, I heard that you could use Cantarella's umbrella to float. Or like, you know, Mary Poppins downward. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that makes me want to go up and then jump off. See if I can figure out how to do that. Not like that, I don't think.
Surge of deep tides.
Hmm. I don't know how.
Call from the abyss.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. Whatever.
What a divine breeze.
Oh. Maybe I need to, yeah. There we go. Dear Annis, today I tried 4 different poisons. The first one gave me a pounding headache. The second made my stomach cramp up. The third left my bones feeling all achy. And the fourth made me so dizzy I started seeing little dancing figures everywhere. I'm still feeling a bit wobbly, and the words on this note are jumping around as I try to write. But that unsettling Phasalia girl gave me some medicine. After I drank it, I felt a little better. Just enough to write to you. You might wonder why I'd ever drink something from a Phasalia. But don't worry. I've been keeping an eye on her. She's different from the others. They don't seem to like her much, and she's always by herself, mumbling and grinding herbs. What she said last time wasn't a lie, and she didn't hurt me. Maybe not all Phasalias are bad. I'm thinking about asking her for help. She knows so much about medicine, and since she doesn't fit in with the rest, maybe she'd teach me how to mix the right potion to help Jojo. I know it's risky, but if there's even a small chance, I have to try. Oh, and one last thing. Security is tighter now, so be very careful, okay? If you hear 3 quick knocks, that'll be me. Yours, Chloe.
To avoid the watchful eyes, the girls formed secret pacts in whispers. Hum a special tune. Use the right color. Knock on the door 3 times every 2 seconds. In the cold, unfathomable sea, they clung to each other, seeking warmth and comfort. The little fish huddled close, unaware of who might vanish or what tomorrow would bring.
Okay. Oh, right.
Who will sink
Oh.
into the depths with me?
Well, hi there.
Engulfed by sea's venom. Surge of deep tides. Smother.
It is kind of fun to do that. You can even float in midair for a bit. Ooh, footsteps. There are many footprints of varying sizes in the hall. All seem to belong to women, but only one is clear enough. Cantarella's footprints are among them. The bookshelf from before. Found in the Sea of Ghosts, this book seems to hold the key to a secret door hidden behind a bookshelf. This book is unable to open, and the content is inaccessible. Perhaps it's for the best.
Well done. You never disappoint me. They say most questions can be answered in books. But can they really?
Dear, the sea apples were extremely potent. Even smelling them was enough to make it impossible to breathe, like my throat was being squeezed. I could barely get a word out. When I finally came to, I tasted something metallic in my mouth. I didn't have the strength to touch one, let alone bring one back. All I could do was watch helplessly from afar. They were round and red, like apples. Or maybe tomatoes. Back in Eklatown, we had fields full of tomatoes. Is it because I'm not a true Phasalia that I can't awaken any special abilities or immunity to poisons? No, I can't give up. It must be because I'm not trying hard enough. Annis wasn't a Phasalia either, but she made it through, even though we'll never hear her voice again. Poison destroyed her vocal cords, and she'll never speak again. Now's not the time for tears. I have to be strong too. For Jojo's sake. I won't give up. Chloe. So maybe Annis was the girl we saw before.
The Phasalia family is built on poison. And from a young age, every Phasalia child is introduced to it. Years of exposure gradually build up our resistance. At first we suffered, but over time, few poisons could harm us. We are no longer merely the bearers of poison. We become the poison itself.
Mandragora Phasalia, Ebenon Phasalia, Cantarella Phasalia, Annis Phasalia. The above candidates have passed the trial of poison. Please take a moment to rest and prepare for the second trial. Okay, so this is interesting. Before, it was only these three names that were written in purple, but now Annis is written in purple too. Maybe passing the trial has, caused her to become considered a true Phasalia. I'm assuming that these three are ones who were born Phasalias, and the other three were girls who were brought as substitutes. Also, I could be wrong, but are all of the blood Phasalia girls named after dangerous plants? What is Hebanon? I'm gonna look that up. Hebanon is maybe not a real plant. It's a botanical substance described in William Shakespeare's tragic play Hamlet. It's the agent of death in Hamlet's father's murder. Huh. So it might not be a real plant. Or it's a different name for a real plant. So yeah, they're all named after poisonous or dangerous plants. Hi, Cole! It is going well. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming by to lurk. Oh. Oh.
Sweet dreams, girls. May you rest in peace. To sunken depths. Call from the abyss.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Ow! Oh, right, they're in the other.
Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance.
Ooh, a door.
Maybe try knocking 3 times, as the girls once did. Knock. Knock. Knock.
She said knocking every 3 times in every 2 seconds. I wonder if she actually counted 2 seconds when she said each one. So I can do what she said, or I can smash it, or I can throw money at it. I'll do what she said, but I am curious what happens when you pick those. Maybe someone will post like the different options. Ooh.
It seems safe here. We can catch our breath amid the surging undercurrents.
I don't know.
Even in the depths of the sea, there would be a place for resting, like the eye of a storm. Perhaps we should take a moment to explore this room. It seems like an ideal setting to gather our thoughts, or simply rest.
That red jellyfish looks ominous. Ooh, this door is pretty. Oh. The jellyfish drift gracefully, their translucent forms gliding through the water. A jelly rose Medusa sways its delicate tentacles. It gestures behind you, and as you turn, an unexpected door stands in the center of the room. What exactly happened?
Forgive me that I can't tell you more while we remain trapped within the depths. Once we've explored the whole of this sea, the truth will rise to the surface.
Use the sensor to search for hidden secrets. Oh, I see a few things. Picture book. Knight princess, sorceress princess, commoner princess, noble princess, and angel princess assembled before the castle. Knight princess atop her noble mount took the lead through the castle hedge maze and opened the castle gates. Commoner princess consumed poisonous mushrooms, which she mistook as edible. Sorceress princess rendered aid by brewing a curative potion. Noble princess, who knew the castle well, elegantly circumvented all the hidden traps. Angel princess followed everyone with a faint smile on her lips. The princesses gathered in the castle's main hall, where the queen proclaimed their first task was to find the gold apple in the apple tree forest. apple tree forest on the castle ground, grows apples red and round, a few land making a thump, knocking heads and raising bumps. Apples fall into the earth's hold, most are red, but some are gold. Whose head will the gold apple hit? Who will leave the forest with it? The queen sits with her meal in place, waiting for fruit to take its place. As the juicy bite goes down, behold on her head the thorned crown. In the end, everyone will surely find their own gold apple that makes their dreams come true. Okay, I'm getting an implication here. The thorned crown. So, from what I remember from the new main story, Cartathea said that her crown, her kind of thorny halo, was what Leviathan used to control its resonator. And so then I was like, well, all of the acolytes wear those hats with thorny crowns on them. It feels like it's like a symbol of control or subjugation. And so maybe this symbolizes people becoming, or maybe just the queen becoming corrupted by Leviathan. And if everyone is going to find their own gold apple that makes their dream come true, I wonder if that means everyone is going to be corrupted by Leviathan. Because Cartathea also described like the corruption as paradise, but not necessarily like a good paradise. More the kind of assimilation.
Young girls are always brimming with dreams. Though their bodies are caged, their hearts take flight, winging freely through realms of imagination. They recorded these ideas on paper, each word melting into a sweet candy to soothe their sorrows. I still remember there was a bookshelf that kept many such pure, sweet fantasies.
An aged diary rests before you, its pages filled with notes the girls once exchanged. The cute symbols, paired with messy handwriting, pull you back to those memories of long-lost past, ones too painful to dwell on. I assume they mean the memories of the girls, and not mine, because I don't have those. I don't remember a childhood. A heartwarming fairy tale sketchbook, telling a story of princesses embarking on an adventure. Even though caged, the maidens' hearts were still brimmed with hopeful fantasies. Message in picture book. Night Princess. After the thorned crown is mine, everyone in the castle will live better lives. Sorceress Princess. Uh-huh. I don't want anything. I'm only here out of obligation to the family. After this is over, I plan to leave this dull place and get some fresh air outside. This time of year, the flowers in the mountains and fields should be blooming quite nicely. Maybe I can find a new variety suitable for making medicine. Noble Princess. I'm a bit scared, and I don't want to continue. But... Night Princess. You can't back out. Commoner Princess. To cure Jojo, I won't back out. I will get the cure-all elixir and return home happily. Angel Princess. everyone's wishes shall come true. Though time has yellowed these pages, the girl's laughter and joy still dance vividly across each line, but it remains trapped on paper, lost to time.
Before opening the door, have you ever imagined a scene where seawater rushes out, flooding everything before you? But for now, I don't think that will happen. We haven't quite reached the deep waters yet. Should we go now and see what the jellyfish are trying to say?
Yeah, let's go.
Lovely. Don't forget to knock 3 times. Darkness breeds the unknown, and the unknown gives birth to fear. In a place like this, the only anchor you can rely on is the faint light by your side. Trust its guidance. It will clear a path through the shadows and quell your fears.
Ooh. This is pretty.
But can the glimmers from these delicate drifters truly light up the entire sea?
Second trial. To claim the title of maiden, one must demonstrate the strength to make decisive choices. Excessive emotions are vulnerabilities and burdens for any candidate worthy of the title. Each participant is required to capture the most venomous jellyfish from the sea and return it to this location. Upon your return, you will team up with another candidate and exchange your catch. The candidate with the more potent jellyfish shall be declared the winner. In the event that you encounter an accident along the way, the other paired candidate will be declared the winner by default. Use your awakened abilities to endure the depths of the sea until the end. Trust only yourself, and remember that the title of maiden is worthy of your pursuit. Team assignments: Mandragora Phasalia and Hebanon Phasalia, Cantarella Phasalia and Ennis Phasalia.
It seems like fate insists we move as one, side by side. In the realm of poison, none can rival the Jelly Rose Medusa. Ah, a scent I know well. There's a Jelly Rose Medusa lying in wait just a little deeper. They tend to be wary when alone, their nerves quick to tingle at the slightest move. But worry not. I know what to do.
Okay, wait. I want to see if I can do that. Is it? Yeah, I think it's like this. Okay. Here, I want to try floating down with the umbrella. Ah, no!
What a divine breeze.
I didn't mean to do that. There, like this. This is so neat. Very Mary Poppins. I like that they included that.
Luck does seem to favor you. Ah, I know this bookshelf well. Today it seems ambitious, hungry enough to devour 2 books at once. One titled Past, the other Present. We desire, and so we find.
Let's go find some books.
Are we prisoners to the insatiable appetite for knowledge, or to the ever-expanding void? Yet
Ow!
I trust your eyes. They'll see through the tricks hidden within.
Strike from the shadows.
Sentinel, protect me.
Oh. Ugh. Is it a chest or a mimic? Yep, thought so.
Disperse.
Surge of deep tides. Who will sink into the depths with me? Luck does seem to favor you. An empty shell. The remnants that past has left behind. Just one more to go. The shadow cast by present.
Yay!
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected. Why not savor this, hmm?
Oh.
This one isn't picky. It's a mere accident born from the twists of time. Offer it any book, and it may reward your courage.
Is it? Oh no, the whole place is kinda swaying like water. A strange book found floating in the Sea of Ghosts. One that seemingly records the past, its cover ravaged by seawater, and the waterlogged pages stick together, making it impossible to open. The past cannot be retraced, yet the abyss insists on drawing you back in time. Past and present come together, leading to the future. And what's this? Many books seem to have been leafed through, their pages adorned with sketches and annotations in diverse handwriting styles. Judging by the fresh ink, these touches were added not long ago. Well, we're in the past dimension, right? No, this is the present, isn't it? Or no? Is it? I don't remember.
Now both past and present are ours. Go ahead. Knock upon the door where future lies waiting.
Cause aren't all the plants? Yeah, no, we're in the past. We're in the past dimension. Two strange books found floating in the sea of ghosts. One records the past, its cover ravaged by seawater, and the waterlogged pages stick together, making it impossible to open. The past cannot be retraced, yet the abyss insists on drawing you back in time. The other book is about the present, its cover formless, its pages sealed. There is no need to look further, for you are presently writing this book. Past and present come together, leading to the future.
Frightened away, our lethal yet delicate little friend. Looks like we need to handle these two first.
All right.
Try not to blink.
Swift and resolute.
To sunken depths. Engulfed by sea's venom. Surge of deep tides.
Dear Mandragora, my dearest sister, I cannot fathom anything more heart-wrenching than facing you in this trial, given all the years we have spent growing up together. As the Phasalia eldest daughter, you were always sheltered, yet you took it upon yourself to welcome me into this world with such tenderness. I still recall the way you would sew my clothes, even adding that little pink bunny design. It was so soft and fluffy, far more lovely than any strange creature from the deep. If the Phasalias can have only one maiden, I wish it to be you. To show my sincerity, I'll share the newly awakened ability with you. My tears are lethal. They paralyze people upon contact, and then clot their blood. I swear by the name of Phasalia that this is true. Please think of a way to counter my power. When the time comes, I hope you can free me from this fate. Yours, Hebanon.
Hebanon. She was such a timid girl, like a frightened rabbit. She'd peek out from behind Mandragora, her little face half hidden. She cried so often. I still remember the day she brought me tea laced with mercury. Her hands trembled so much, tears spilling into the cup as she tried to serve it. Such a good girl, really. So I couldn't bring myself to refuse her. Had I not drunk it, the abyss closing in on us would have taken us both. The tea itself, well, it was tolerable. Certainly better than sea apple. Just a bit of burning, a touch of dizziness, and a pounding ache in the head. Whether it was her tears that softened the poison, or my body's quiet resilience, I recovered quickly enough. Only through suffering could the girls of the trials steal a fleeting moment of peace. Forgive me. I shouldn't linger in memories. After all, it's the present and future that truly matter, wouldn't you say? our delicate little friend seems to have slipped above us. I'll find us a way.
Ah. Ooh. Neat. I was wondering, when she said she would build us a way, I was wondering if we were gonna do, like, jellyfish things, riding jellyfish or bouncing on jellyfish. I was right. Coming in contact with the umbrella of a bouncy jellyfish will bounce the resonator upward. You can only interact with bouncy jellyfish in the current dimension. Bouncy jellyfish from the other dimensions appear as visions and cannot be interacted with. Whee! Ooh, treasure.
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
Whee! Woohoo!
We desire, and so we find.
Wait, did the curtain actually move when I walked through it? What? 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 Oh my... I had no idea these curtains had collision. I figured they were just set dressing, and I would just, like, either walk through them, or, like, they would be kind of walls. They actually move! I feel like that delights me more than it should. But once again, I am just so astounded by the details in this game.
Look, there it is, just a step away.
Huh?
It seems everyone desires the deadliest jellyfish. Expired obsessions rarely know when to stop. Who will sink into the depths with me?
No hesitation.
Silence. Call from me, crash forth in fury. Struggle. Luck does seem to favor you.
Ah! Ah!
Worry not.
Surge of deep, sink into the endless deep.
Dear Abaddon, the head of our family has always taught us that to be born into the Thessalias is to embrace coldness, decisiveness, and ruthlessness. For the greater good our family upholds, personal sacrifice holds little weight. As the eldest daughter, it is my duty to uphold these teachings. While our ways may seem harsh, They are accompanied by the weight of expectations and the honor of our name. I have resolved to relinquish all personal desires, allowing the family's code to seep into my very soul. Our impending duel will undoubtedly bring pain, yet we have both come this far. I trust we will become exactly what the head envisions for us. You, too, are a daughter of the senior line, and I implore you not to follow in our cousin's footsteps, who defies the head's will. Gather your strength and determination, so that when we face each other in the trial, we shall do so as equals. Should I become the maiden, I will honor your sacrifices. And if you are chosen, I hope you will do the same. Yours, Mandragora.
Mandragora, just like her name, was a bright yet lethal flower. Oh, please don't misunderstand. Lethal is the highest praise for a Thessalian. She clung to every teaching of the head of our family, shaping herself so meticulously that her thoughts and her very self vanished, lost to the family's cold framework. I saw the weight of what she gave for that trial, all for a cause that was barely worthy of her sacrifice. So, when she served me the scone, dipped in the essence of jelly rose, I didn't hesitate to swallow it all. She was much tougher than Heaven, but still, behind her unwavering gaze, I caught a flicker of reluctance, a shadow of something almost tender. As for the poison, the sensation was... I felt like I was drowning in slow waves, my body twitching without control, and my vision slipping into a soft blur. And somewhere within that haze, I saw us transformed. Birds, perhaps, dancing on a sunlit shore, carefree and joyful. But then I woke up. There was no sunlit shore around, and I lay here, as ever, in this cold abyss. Seems like this little one is ready for a duel, trying to take your life with its venom. But I despise unnecessary fights. Hand it to me. Yes, just place it gently here.
You've already endured this before.
Nothing to fret about, dear. I've long since made my peace with poison. This jellyfish, a remnant of the past, can't harm me now. You have such a kind heart. Always ready to take on burdens, even while carrying your own. But some weights belong only to those who've already weathered their storms. So, let me bear this one. See? I'm fine.
Oh,
Come now. We've more to uncover.
she's not fine. Cantarella Phasalia and Anis Phasalia have passed the second trial. The loss of two beloved family members weighs heavily on us all. However, as Phasalias, it is our duty and privilege to continue with the trials. For the rise of the maiden, we stand unwavering, prepared to bear any cost.
Jellyfish have no voice. They simply drift in the tide, struggling to let their faint glow disperse the darkness. Yet, here it is, a small shimmer of light, escaping the grip of the past to reach us now.
I'll knock on the door 3 times.
Ah, it seems a subtle shift has taken place. I can smell danger. Let's look closely and see what new presence lingers here.
I've been thinking about this, but I feel like I feel like the music is such an interesting choice because it doesn't sound like dark to me. Watery, maybe. But the melody doesn't sound dark. A doll wearing a red hat has appeared on the table out of nowhere, drawing your attention. You recall someone saying it is a symbol of fortune. As long as you follow the divinity, luck will surely be on your side. But is it really so? You are lost in thought, as a door silently appears behind you. Are you alright?
Why? I stand perfectly well right before you. Tears wouldn't grant me mercy, and I never intended to blindly follow rules that were never meant to be kind. I earned my place, my own way. That's why I stand here now, able to share this with you.
Let's search for some hidden secrets. Picture book. 12 jellyfish drift in the sea, floating silently as can be. 2 swim slow, their pace a crawl. Sucked into a whirlpool, they fall. 10 jellyfish drift in the sea. Apple choked, they can't breathe. 2 then die, the rest are free. 8 jellyfish drift in the sea. Deep down they go, quietly. The sea's abyss demands more. Several are eaten, all done for. Only a few small jellyfish remain. They panic and swim in vain, colliding like they've gone insane. How many jellyfish are there left? How many are there left? How many are left? Unimportant. Ultimately, they'll all get swallowed up.
The waves came crashing, eager to snuff out every spark they found. poison and whispers slithered in, seeking to clip every wing. Sweet dreams were shelved away, locked tight, only to wither into silent, brittle tears.
In addition to all this poison, I guess, they were also struggling with Leviathan. Ooh. Struggling with Leviathan's whispers. An eerie sketchbook, its pages inscribed with a haunting song, scribbled in twisted handwriting. What once were vivid fantasies have now turned into silent tears, dripping across its surface and leaving behind blurry and heartbreaking stains. You sense an ominous presence emanating from the bookshelf. The next moment, it takes shape before you.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows.
Something falls from the fading chaotic frequencies. Its form is twisted, like a lump of flesh torn from the abyss. It's a book. Message in picture book. Apart from... there's nothing here. Unobtainable, inescapable. Can't go anywhere. Keep pouring the... in. Everything aches. Headache, throat ache, stomach ache. It's so bad I want to rip out my... and let it hang loose. Strange noises, incessant buzzing. My head is going to explode. My throat and fingers are charred. Abdominal pain, chest pain. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much. Darkness, coldness, no feelings, nothing. No elixir, no wish, no angels, no God. Headless, bodiless, bloodless, soulless. I do not exist. The girl's despair seeps from the book's pages, winding around your heart. You press the book shut, your chest tight, and draw a deep breath to steady yourself.
There's a weight to the air behind, a mixture of whispers from the deep, dried tears, and the stale, lingering scent of blood. Behind this is the deep water zone. Are you ready to face the relentless surges? The place ahead is beyond the reach of light, like the night sky devoid of stars, hungry to consume everything within.
Let's go.
It will be dark and murky there. Please stay close to me.
Ugh.
Final performance? Begin soon? Hat? Unfit. Help me. Bring the round hat.
You're talking about Round Hat's final performance. You're affected by that jellyfish, aren't you?
No, it's merely some old memories resurfacing. Don't worry. I'm quite well. When I entered this place, I knew that certain memories would seek me out, even if I did not wish for them to. Seems I'm not as resilient as I thought.
See, now this music, this is darker. This is creepier.
Here, the past and future, dreams and reality, are intricately intertwined, inseparably bound. The chaotic frequencies here might have trapped the light. Let's try once more, gently. Patience and encouragement always help.
Strike from the shadows.
That tickles. Struggle. Try not to blink.
Is there something in here?
Feel the tide pull.
Ow!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Various paintings pile up in the art room, their pigments emitting a gentle glow. They all appear to have been painted recently, but does someone as busy as Cantarella have the leisure to paint them?
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
Is it just gonna say the same thing? Yeah. A bizarre poster announcing the final performance. The two dolls on it look strangely familiar.
We've scoured every inch of the backstage, including every shadowed corner. It seems the round hat isn't here.
The other doll. Oh, there's more of them.
Who will sink into the depths with me?
Hey,
Sink into the endless deep. Hey? Struggle.
At long last, the final performance.
Dance and fight.
a maiden's crown will soon appear
And rest upon one among you.
So the footprints from earlier, we knew they belonged to the girls, but maybe more specifically, these dull versions of the girls. Find the right doll. This is the one with Cantarella's hair color.
Round hat for you. Take them.
Round hat. Thank you.
The way she turns,
But thank you.
very much like a
The
ballerina.
final performance begins now. Go. The front. Closer. Clear. Reassured.
Showtime. Need light. Light. Lamp.
The frequencies are too chaotic. No worries. We'll try again.
You do not sound so good, girl. Ugh.
You must be Anna's. And also Girl A, who couldn't speak but managed to send me that message. You want me to find her, right?
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they did?
Will the lost souls truly return home?
So, if I'm interpreting this right, that kind of like dance made it look like Cantarella was kind of shoving Ennis like down and like overpowering her. But then it turned out that she was maybe pushing her out of the way of a monster so that she could face it alone.
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they did?
The Cantarella I know is unbreakable. She will never falter, even if you drown her with all these malicious whispers. And you certainly won't shake me either.
But can the glimmers from these delicate drifters truly light up the entire sea? Yes, just place it gently here. I, Cantarella Physalia, value every promise I made to you, and vow to see them through. Besides, there are certain places that only you may be able to reach. Come now. We've more to uncover.
All those years of lying and scheming, and what have you gained? A tarnished reputation. You could have walked away from this, Cantarella. I still remember the little you, the youngest, the most neglected of all the Thessalians. You always lingered by your cauldron, and only smiled when a bird fluttered past the window. You despise this place, don't you? But the blood in your veins, it binds you, holds you prisoner in this endless nightmare. You loathe our rules, yet they have already seeped into your very existence. Tell me, have you ever considered leaving? Let go of this burden that crushes you, and you'll be free as air, free to live the life you've longed for.
My dear lord, I've already gifted you the sweetest of dreams. But why do you still cling to this earthly burden? You watched with satisfaction as I climbed over the fallen, ascended the steps to glory, and wore the thorned crown. Was that not enough for you?
Illusions are no match for poison, Cantarella. False bubbles burst, and here we are. The end of it all.
Well, you see, illusions can also lead to true beauty. Your obsession, corrupted by whispers, has become a shadow over the castle. A deluge of delusions that shouldn't exist in this world. I can feel the pain those whispers inflicted upon you. Allow me to free you from them. Once more.
Leave it to me.
The abyss mirrors.
Repelling shadows with light. The late head of Thessalia's obsession is in a special shadow state, making them immune to all forms of attack. During combat, the lamp's energy can be charged by performing dodge and counterattack. Once fully charged, the lamp will emit a powerful light to dispel shadows, making the enemy vulnerable to attacks. Can I counter with Cantarella's attacks? I wonder. There we go.
That tickles. Now is the time. Let the light shine brighter. To sunken depths. We haven't fully banished the whispers. Watch out! The twisted obsession is returning to the shadow. Who will sink into the depths?
Ah, two of them.
The nerve. Now, free him from the Threnodian's whispers. Try not to blink. Fall from the abyss.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
My lord, I offered you the sweetest of dreams and safeguarded your legacy when you departed. I have entrusted Thessalia's true faith to one most deserving, and the Threnodians' deceptions in the inverted tower have been laid bare. No more whispers shall haunt us. Our children are freed from the cruel burdens of those trials. Now, you too shall find release from the Threnodians' whispers.
Oh. They aren't ghosts, are they?
Nothing escapes your eyes, does it?
We're here, alive and well. In that hellish duel, Cantarella shielded us with illusions.
It all started with a false hope. An elixir to grant any wish was said to be here. We dived into darkness, choked down fear. Nothing's here but the deep and ourselves. The elixir was our blood and tears. Yet the bane gave us sweet dreams. At last, through the shadows, we reached the end. Once Cantarella took charge of the family, she shielded us, keeping us safe in the castle's depths. The Order's members were always prying, eager to find out the truth. I knew if we went out recklessly, we'd only invite danger. Though, I really miss my home. More than I can say. Fortunately, Cantarella holds the Night of Remembrance every year. With our masks, we can slip away, even just for a while, back to our village. It's always a great comfort to see Jojo living happily and in good health.
My dear, from this night forward, you're free to be with your families. The gentleman here has solved the riddles. Together, he and I will craft the elixir of revival.
I think I'm getting the picture now. Okay, so a few things. The picture book from earlier with the princesses. I think the angel princess was Cantarella. The descriptions of the angel princess, they were like, she was described as wearing a faint smile. And all she said in that one thing where they all had like little lines was that all of them would have their wishes granted. And I think with everything around, it was meant to sound sinister. But I think, kind of like Cantarella, it looks very sinister, but it's actually not. And so when she was the angel princess and said that everyone would have their wishes granted, she actually meant it.
Since the Threnodians' lies were unraveled, the frequencies and situations on the outside have shifted. Thanks to you, the Order is now entangled in its own troubles, too distracted to reach into the Thessalias. Most deeply affected by the Threnodians' whispers was the castle, where the former head was trapped, where innocent girls were lost to the trials. As the Threnodian fell, all these frequencies broke out at once. The long-standing fear, pain, resentment, and repression, all that the whispers had suppressed, burst free, becoming a new cage. The shackles of one's spirit were heavier than those from the outside. Yet thanks to you, we shattered those shackles together. I knew then the time had come for the girls to finally go home. I never meant to draw you into this. I was planning to shoulder it all alone. That's why for this year's Night of Remembrance, I took part myself. And as host, I chose Ghost Girls as the theme. My plan was to break through the sea of ghosts, claim that I've solved the riddles and won the elixir of revival, and then use it to send the girls home when the Dance of the Dead begins at midnight.
What about the letter I received?
Your arrival, seemingly by chance, was perhaps destined. The letter wasn't my doing, but I think I know who brought you to my side.
Annis.
She had no intention of hurting you with the abnormal frequencies. But she had been in the Twisted Sonoro for too long. Long enough that she was nearly one with its frequencies. When I saw that letter and sensed something unusual about you, I realized you could no longer stay out of this matter. With a special constitution, you were affected by the frequencies overflowing from the Sea of Ghosts. Looking back, my arrogance blinded me. Forgive me for showing you this weak side of myself. The currents here run deep, and the tangled seaweed is thick. Even I can easily become ensnared. But you You helped me untangle these knots and weathered the torrents by my side. Thanks to you, the elixir was much easier to make. That's why I said a skilled brewer is far more important than the ingredients or the process. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for being here and for staying by my side.
Cantarella, you don't have to bear it all alone anymore. You've got someone you can truly count on now.
You're right. I have one last favor to ask. Could you take the elixir and see the girls home on my behalf? The Phasalia doesn't enjoy a good reputation, and some villagers would resist my presence. At this point, causing any complication is the last thing I want. You, however, as the laureate who exposed the lies and turned the impossible into the possible, will carry a weight they can't ignore. If you're the one to handle this, the people will be convinced. Besides, even if the Order intends to look into this miraculous revival later, your status and capabilities will hold them back. But putting all that aside, it's with your effort that this elixir was possible. I can think of no one more fitting for this task.
Don't you want to clear your name?
Names are like sea foam that easily fades away. It hardly matters to me. Besides, it may not be a bad thing for people to stay wary of the Phasalias. After all, we're a large family with deep-rooted issues. Change takes time. Girls, gather your things. It's time to go home.
Thank you, Cantarella, for everything you've done for us for all these years. Now that we're leaving, you'll be left alone here. You should never have had to bear such a heavy burden. I still remember what you told me back then, during the trials. You said you wanted to leave this place behind, go somewhere far away where no one knew you, and live freely. But now, you're staying in this cold castle, bearing it all alone.
As long as I am the head of Phasalia, what happened here remains buried. No more trials, no more innocent lives caught in this web. My freedom for theirs. A fair exchange, wouldn't you say? It's time to leave, my dear.
Tonight, all the riddles are solved. Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
What a night to remember.
Yeah, that was the stuff I heard before. Hi, Abby. You missed everything.
Ah, the strange smell is gone. You smell good again. Look, I had the best dream. I was dancing with all these cute echoes. Oh, am I interrupting something?
You're just realizing it?
Fine. I'll just go take another nap.
Things have returned to normal, it seems. How delightful. It's late. Would you care to come to my castle and rest for the night?
I'd love that. I could use a good rest.
With you here, this castle feels warmer. Your presence may have dispelled the chill that used to linger.
The Phasalia family.
Our family's purpose has always been clear: to resist the Threnodian spiritual interference and hold fast to our faith in the Sentinel. The cruel trials were designed to find a maiden with an unbreakable will, someone who could withstand the Threnodian's whispers and fix her eyes on the true light. Yet, in pursuit of that noble cause, innocent lives were sacrificed without question. I can't accept the so-called necessary sacrifice, one that tramples the will of others in the name of duty. It's nothing but living off the weak. Though it's important to kindle the flames, none should forget those burned to ashes. Those lives shouldn't have been squandered. After all, we are more than just firewood.
Oh, you chose to offer your own strength.
Yes. When I took up the Sword of Divinity, I felt a presence. Someone far more capable, more suitable. A new possibility emerged. I asked the Sentinel to transfer my second awakening power to that girl. The Sentinel had always wielded the power of separation, but instead agreed to my proposal to combine our strengths. With that power, she confronted the Threnodian. We triumphed, for the moment. But the Threnodian proved to be more difficult than we expected. To stop the brutal divine trials and secure us the final victory, I chose to become the family head, drawing on every resource available to achieve our goal. I pretended to align with the Order to keep the Threnodian off guard, all while searching for a way to fully liberate the Sentinel and end the Threnodian, once and for all. And then, I found you.
You must have gone through a lot.
Just as you chose your path, I've chosen mine. I will see it through, whatever it may cost. Besides, compared to what you've endured, my hardships aren't worth mentioning.
I'm not so sure about that.
You defeated the Threnodian in the Inverted Tower, saved the people of Renacita, and freed those young girls. And me as well. The girls are now back home, and the Threnodian's whispers have finally faded from this castle. And with the Order's concessions, the shadows over Renacita are vanishing. Peace has come to us once more. Thanks to you, the days of pain and sacrifice have ended. A calm life. That is the miracle you've brought. As the head of Thessalia, I must offer you a fitting reward for all the efforts you made. An elixir for eternal youth, perhaps? No. Judging from the power of your awakening, it seems you may already possess that. Then, let it be the elixir that turns stone into gold. I, Cantarella Thessalia, hereby offer you the family's entire legacy. Every elixir and every hidden secret.
Really? Everything? Or... no. That's too much.
The Thessalias make no unprofitable bargains. It's my privilege to give it all to you. It's been a long day. You deserve a sweet, peaceful sleep. Here, a special elixir I've prepared with albizia flowers. Their gentle, lingering fragrance can waft through reality into your dream. Now, close your eyes and rest. Good night.
Huh. Okay. That is all. I guess I unlocked another side quest from that. Huh. Well. I liked it. I think that was interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I would have, been interested in learning more about the Divine Trials, because I kind of was like, well, based on what I know from the main story, I feel like I already understand them. But I think the way that they portrayed, the pain that all of those girls had to go through was really... I think it was really well done. So I did enjoy it. And yeah, I do like how Cantarella's character has kinda gone against my expectations. Because she seems so sinister, but she's really not. Anyway, I think that will be all for me tonight. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for hanging out. I hope everybody else had a good time as well, because I had a good time. And now let's see who's available to raid. I think I will, since Kieran and Kiro are doing another collab stream, I think I will raid them so I can get them both in one go. Alright, so once again, thank you for coming. I hope I can see you next time. I know there's still an exploration quest for me to do. I don't think I want to stream tomorrow night, but one of the coming nights I'll do it. I don't know exactly when yet, but regardless, I hope I'll be able to see you there. Alright. Thank you again for coming. I'll see you next time. Everybody have a very good night and a good weekend. Bye-bye!